What happens when four world-class voices trained in opera meet pop music head-on and take over the world stage?
You get Il Divo, the group that didn't just break the rules of genre, they rewrote them. Since her debut in 2004, Il Divo has sold over 30 million albums, earned more than 160 gold and platinum awards in 35 countries, and topped charts across the globe.
They've toured the world, performed for royalty, presidents, and millions of fans worldwide, whether singing in Spanish, English, Italian, or French. Il Divo speaks the universal language of music, and of course, as you can see, they do it in style.
So today, we're pulling back the curtain on the legends behind the tuxedos, how they rose to fame, the music that made them icons, and why their sound continues to captivate audiences everywhere. Please welcome Il Divo.
Hey!
Hello!
Welcome to the show!
So many numbers there.
I know.
How do you keep it all
Number.
straight?
Gives me a headache. There's just one thing you got wrong.
What did we get wrong?
Well, it's 3 classically trained singers and 1 pop.
Ah,
I'm the alien of the band.
you're the alien of the
but
band.
3 of them are classically trained.
Self-trained, though.
Self-trained.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, self-taught.
We're here at OLG stage. Canadian fans absolutely adore you guys, and it must be special for you to be back here to be able to bring joy.
Absolutely. It was a very unusual situation. The formation of the band back in 2004 by Simon Cowell in England, and put the 4 of us in a room, Urs, Sebastian, myself, and Carlos in a room, gave us a bunch of songs and said, what can you do with this?
Yeah.
And we just really tried our best. But then, curiously, so many different countries beyond the UK just readily adopted this idea of classical crossover, Canada being one of them. Canada, some of our most loyal fans, we just came from a meet and greet just before the show that, some of those fans who have been following us since 2004 and traveling the world, Canadians, they love Il Divo, and it's amazing for us.
What is something that you hear most often when fans approach you, when they want to get your photo, want to get your autograph? What is something that they say to you, like, without fail?
I think something I hear often is that people say, your music helped me through such a hard time. That's something that people...
Or make friends. Help them to make friends
Yeah.
throughout the world. And then, when they go to a city and they come to see us, they're going to visit a friend and see a concert.
Yeah.
At one of our concerts. So
So
that
your
feels
music
great.
is bringing people together,
That's
bringing
it.
that
Yeah.
happiness, that joy. Was music always part of your lives, all of you, since you were young, or something that you transitioned into?
No, I guess that is the case for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, in my case, I started playing violin when I was 5 years old. That was just part of our education at home. All of us had to play an instrument. I sang in a boys' choir when I was 8.
Wow.
I sang in a rock band when I was 15, and I started studying classical music when I was 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always been a
So
big
you were in
part
a
of
rock band?
Yeah. And I had way longer hair.
way longer than this.
Way longer.
Trying to
than
reach what you already reached. Hair and goals, yeah.
For all of you, it was music from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea that, 20 years on, you guys are still going so strong and you're wanting to create a next chapter for yourself. What does that look like? What does the next 20 years look like for Il Divo?
Wow.
Well, it's kind of one foot in front of the other. Right now, we
Yeah.
got 4 shows in a row, and this is the 3rd one. And we're like, how are we going to make it?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to think about things far ahead because, we're just doing this. We're flying to Paris for a private show, coming back 2 days after back to the US. It's like, whoa.
It's a lot.
But I think for now, it's really enjoying this tour that we're having. One of the things that's great about it is we try to bring our audience closer to make a concert that's more intimate. So we have songs that are a little bit lighter in terms of arrangements, and some songs that are like Regresami, or Adagio, Nella Fantasia has the big arrangements. And we're doing some solo numbers as well, individually. Each of us sing a song.
Oh, nice. So do you get to pick your individual songs?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Of course.
so is it your favorite songs that you're going to sing?
Yeah, there's something.
Song?
No.
Yeah, you're going to go at all this time,
That's
yeah?
funny, actually. No, I'm actually the only one who performs a proper classical piece.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yourself?
I'm singing a really classic, famous Mexican song that's part of, it's an emblematic of Mexican culture.
Okay.
And so I wanted to bring that to the show because before I sang opera, before I sang with Il Divo, I sang Mexican music. That's what I grew up singing. So I wanted to bring something like
And it's
myself.
out now.
It's out now on
Yes.
streaming platforms.
Yes,
you can listen
excellent.
to
El Triste.
it anytime. It's called El Triste.
And triste. Oh, wow.
Well, I have been working on a solo opera album for the last like 12 years or so in between
Yeah.
the Il Divo tours and recordings, and it's still not finished. So I decided to go back further into my musical past to the music that inspired me to want to start singing, and then I found opera,
Right.
which was music theater. So I'm doing Pity the Child from Chess.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Chess is
Yeah.
Chess is a great musical.
Yeah.
And it's like very, you have to be very good. So it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Love
this
that.
is called Candlelight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we
It's
missed
a
one.
cult.
Oh, yes, you
Yes, yes, yes.
Sorry.
What about me?
No.
I'm okay. I'm fine if you skip it.
No.
No.
No. Tell us.
I'm more like a chameleon. I like to do all different things. I grew up doing pop rock, you know. I used to write songs. Then I did a jazz album. I am working on an EDM album. So I
That's
like to
awesome.
do all sorts of things. But on this tour, I've been going from like Yesterday, the song from the Beatles, to Creep Yesterday.
You performed
Yesterday.
yesterday, but you did yesterday
From,
before.
Radiohead, which was one of my favorite. So all sorts of things. I like to do all sorts.
It's like hitting every genre.
Yeah.
Just kind of go
Yeah.
for it and just kind of feel it.
I like what it makes us, gives us the opportunity to
Yeah.
share part of ourselves as individuals. I think
Yeah.
that's
Right.
I love that.
A lot of people don't realize that the three of us are original members. A lot of people don't actually know us as individuals.
Yeah.
So we want to give them an opportunity to really like connect with each one of us.
I love that.
Have you found over the course of your career together that you've been able to cultivate those moments of being an individual among a group of four incredible singers?
Yeah, I think we all have our skills, actually. Everyone has really individual skills. I'd say they worse, especially, it's really quick with harmonies. And David, I would say, both of them. I like to be part of the arrangements of a song or writing. We wrote a song on the latest album, the Double X album that we released 2 years ago. He likes to do all the things with video.
Dave Cam.
Yeah, and everybody has a role, and then Stephen is the good-looking one.
I love you. And
Interesting.
Seb knows exactly what to say and when to say the right thing. So there you go.
I learned it from you.
So in Click-a-Tell, we went through all your photos and we found some moments that we really want to hear the story behind it. So if you want to pick one, pick randomly, and you can start first if you like, or whoever would like to start.
Ladies first.
Wow.
Ladies first, but bitches second.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's a good
That could be
photo.
on a t-shirt.
That's a nice
Do you remember
picture.
that, Jay?
It looks like any other day.
Specifically. So
This is
let's
a
put this,
special photo for
Yeah.
someone.
especially for you, Mr. Looks Like Any Other Day. This is your
That
first
looks like the
performance.
tribute.
Or this is
That was
the
First
yes.
I was going to
My
say,
very
this looked
first
like your
performance.
first
This is-
performance.
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
A photo of
Why
your
is that
first
nervous?
I was gonna.
But you were handsome at the time, too.
Yes, of course.
So, do you remember that? And being
I
part of
actually,
the
I
group?
do remember the very first
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
It was in Florida.
Mhm.
As many good things begin in Florida.
Hmm.
What else
I don't know
happened?
about
Yeah, sure.
we were in yes. I remember I went to rehearsals. I mean it was a sad time, let's
Yeah.
be real.
Mhm.
And these guys were sad and I was sad for them and for everyone. And I had no idea what to expect. You know, they sang a song by themselves on the first show. We got together, we rehearsed, and it just like kind of gelled really
Right.
a lot easier than I think everyone expected. I don't know what you guys expected. I don't know what I expected. And we sang together and then we sang a song and we're like, okay, well.
Did you know right away he was the one? Like, did you feel that? Because I mean, he's done it a few times, but this was
Yeah, this was your.
kind of
Well, it was a crazy time.
Yeah.
You know, because the December before, we had lost Carlos to COVID.
Mhm.
And it threw everything into a tailspin. We didn't know if we were going to continue as a band because so much of our music kind of the way that first album kind of gelled, we kind of arranged the songs to have the baritone voice
right.
be like once we hit the key change and then he took over the melody, and then everything kind of revolved around that. And the baritone voice, the three of us don't have that kind of depth of sound.
Right.
And so it was either we have to find someone who can not only have that depth of sound, but also have the range. Carlos had an enormous range.
Right.
And he had been singing since he was 6 years old. And he always wanted to be a tenor. And then he hit puberty and his voice dropped. But he was always trying to sing my lines. I sing kind of the top lines and the highest voice. And he was always trying to get there. So he would always, well, let's put it up a tone. Let's put it up a tone.
It's really high.
It's high, but it's also full and round and warm. And there are not many voices who can do what he was doing. And you know, I mentioned my solo opera album that I've been working on for 12 years. And on that album is a duet from the opera The Pearl Fishers, which Stephen is going to be on. And that was happening. We recorded that back
in 2020. February of 2020.
Just before COVID hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So his voice was fresh in my mind as being, you know, an operatic quality that also had range. So he was literally the first person I thought of. And it was like, hey, we just, you know, have this situation going on.
Right.
Would you like to come in and step in while Carlos is in the hospital? Because at the time we thought it was just he was going to recover and he was just going to have an extended recovery. The doctors were saying it was going to take like 6 months for his vocal recovery from this. So it was, you know, do you want to come in? We'll continue on. And then, you know, the worst of the worst happened and we had to switch gears and everything moved at such a blinding pace. I vaguely remember this photo, but everything was just like, okay, what's happening today? What's happening tomorrow? How do we pick up the pieces? What are we going to do? Let's do a tribute concert. Okay, what's that going to look like? Where do we start it? Where do we book it? How do we do it? And it was, the whole thing was a blur for me.
Did singing together, coming together for those tribute performances play a big role in helping put the pieces back together for you guys emotionally?
Definitely. I mean, it was what David said for, you know, at first, when Carlos passed away, we thought this was it. You know, there was not a feeling like, oh yeah, but we're going to carry on singing. You know, the reason that we carried on was mostly once because we had a whole year's tour booked. The people around the world, the audiences, were expecting Il Divo to carry on. They wanted the music to go on, and that we did find Stephen, and he could fill in that gap. That is the 3 reasons why we actually carried on. But it was very, very difficult. And I look at this picture and I look at our faces and we look heavy.
Yeah.
You know this.
It's emotional.
You know.
No,
I mean, David's always been heavier than me, but he's about that much taller as well.
Let's be honest, like that much.
So you really were a gift, right?
Thank you.
You really were a gift to bring them back together and mend everything.
I think even further than singing, it was an emotional, there was something more that I had to carry than just the vocal part. You know, I mean, it's a delicate situation. It's a difficult situation for many people, and a lot of people take it out on me. You know, a lot of people take it out on us. And they had since the beginning. And I remember David's wife called me and she said, hey, just want to have a quick chat with you about what it's like on social media and things like that. And I was like, nah. Whatever. And then she was like, gave me a rundown of what could possibly happen. And I was like, well, that sounds crazy. And she says, just don't let anyone bother you. And, you know, the minute it was announced, which I didn't even know the announcement was going to happen, that we were continuing on. I knew that it was going to happen, but the moment it happened, I didn't know when it would be, right? And so suddenly I got all these followers and suddenly I had all these comments and all these views on YouTube and all these things. And you know, it was very polarizing. You know, there was a mix of positive and negative. And so I had to then think of what she had told me a few days prior and think yeah, she was right.
One was always right. All right, doing another one?
No, I was just thinking one. Oh, wow.
Talking about the
Past.
There's a lot of joy in this photo that caught our attention.
This is
because they're taking the moment in.
Yes,
At
Carlos is
Amsterdam?
there and
And that
No, I
crowd.
don't think so. That's not Amsterdam, because Amsterdam the stage is higher.
I love how you know exactly like the
not
elevation of each
Amsterdam.
stage, and you're
I
so
know, it's
so
crazy,
accustomed to
right?
everywhere that you go, right?
Well, this is hair from 2007.
There you go. Now you're breaking it down. There you go.
Oh, it's
When you
detective
had
work.
longer hair. Was this?
2000.
This is very early on.
Yeah.
That feels like.
I don't think
That's
so.
opening night of.
That looks like 2012 at least.
No,
I
no,
love
I
it.
was not in ears.
No, but
You guys
I'm
know
not
what?
in ears, so
When
that's
is
it.
it?
We
That's
haven't
So
gotten
this-
far, but
But this is, I think the year was maybe 2014 or 15.
I knew it had
that's,
a-
yeah,
most-
that's it's
yeah.
like a musical affair
we
or
don't
Yeah,
something
I
like
don't know
that.
exactly where it was.
where it was.
To me, this is the beginning of Dave Cam.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's funny. I wasn't
Perhaps.
there.
Right.
Maybe.
Just
I
the way you
didn't
look.
usually take still photos. I was more into the video of everything.
This is a blur for you guys. Okay.
Well,
It's been a lot of years.
It's been a lot of years.
Yeah.
That's what I
in
said.
ears,
Look for
but
me.
generic in ears. So I hadn't gotten my proper. I went through a phase of using in ears, but they're not molds for my ears.
Look
So
at Sonetta.
that's true.
Oh, no, it's
I
not.
still got the ring.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Oh, yeah.
But I do want to know about the connection that you guys have with your crowd, because
Yeah.
something that really sticks out for me is like, look how energized everybody is in the audience just to be a part of this moment with you guys.
Do you guys take all that in?
Every night.
Every night.
Yeah.
Every night.
I think that's what keeps us going.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, that's such a great
Such a
vibe in that photo.
Great example.
It's a classic. Do we get to take these?
Yeah, you can take all of them if you want, for sure.
Okay, which one do you want?
Me?
Tell me. Tell me stuff.
Yeah, take the one first over there.
Oh,
Towards Carlos, yeah. Take that one.
They've completely.
Yeah, they
this
have.
This was in Canada.
What have we got here? Let's see.
It was in Toronto.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love.
Is that in Toronto?
Yes.
Yeah, that was rehearsals for New Day.
We get really silly. That's
So
the thing.
is this like warm up routine? Like what is
I
this
think
with the
we were
lying
just-
down?
we were
No, this is more like
Hilarious.
just being so tired and being so fried with everything. We're just like, okay, so we don't care anymore. You know?
What is the ritual for you before you go on stage? Do you have time alone, or do you do anything that keeps you motivated to go on stage? What is it for you guys?
Well, for example, today we had a 5-hour car ride from
Ooh,
Detroit.
Trying to read the telephone.
love that.
Yeah.
Great way to keep limber,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, it's, every day is.
A new day.
Well, no, that's a new day. Every day is different, and each one of us have our own needs
Mm.
that Sebastian wants to tell you about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The needs of each of you.
Yeah,
What is
sure.
this?
So you-
What is
I
the
mean,
song though?
I couldn't speak up too much for David and Worth because oftentimes we share a
So,
dressing room and
yeah,
I share this room
Oui,
with
Felice.
the guy that can't stop talking behind me.
Oh yeah, I love talking. I love talking when he's talking. It's my
Yeah,
favorite.
that's the best.
And he loves it too.
So sometimes he likes to get the sofa and sleep. So I'm
And
just
sometimes
quiet.
you
Sometimes
like
I
to?
take the sofa and I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we talk about something that's current in our life and share about. We like to talk about deep stuff.
Mhm.
I think worst must be like loving having a quiet time.
Oh yeah,
I would say.
I love having my own
You
dressing.
guys have no more
Yep.
nerves when you go on stage. You guys are
No.
just,
No,
it's a formula for you now.
Everyone warm up. All three. I just do
Okay.
it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you ever get to a city and go, where am I?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly the waking up in the morning.
Maybe once, yeah.
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 For sure.
Or to go into breakfast and say, "Can I just ask you for your room number?" Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So do you still love it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how nobody's being super quiet. Do you still love it?
Is there still a lot of passion behind it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I've only been in it for 3.5 years, but just knowing these guys, I think that there's a lot. I mean, we always have new ideas for new things and new projects, and
It's tough to be on the road. Come on,
Yeah.
let's be real
Yeah,
honest. You know, I think the whole thing where you see private jets, guys arriving to a gig, and that it's not quite how it is. It can be really full on and have very little spare time, in fact, to see even the city.
Yeah.
But I think once we get to connect with the audience, it gives us a reason to what we do.
Yeah.
And then there's also the creative part. I think when we start recording an album or putting a show together, you know, we're all very involved. We all have ideas, and that keeps us on our toes as well.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it gets tough, you know. It gets tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something, and that is something I'm very proud of. I think in 22 years, we've never, ever stepped on a stage where even one of the four went on with an attitude, I
Mm.
don't feel it, this will do tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Never. Always 100%.
What is
Everything.
what
It's
is
always
that?
100% of whatever percent you have to give,
Yeah.
because you're not
But-
always at 100%.
Everything
So-
we have every night, we give. And each one of us.
So we're getting a wrap. Can we do one more photo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more photo.
My
Love
my
it.
turn. The one in the middle.
You like to be in the
Oh,
middle.
I like to be in the
what
middle.
is
How
that?
do you know?
What is
Oh!
What's this?
I remember.
Oh,
look at that.
yeah. Look, wow, what
You
are the
guys are
chances?
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Taking it all the way back.
Well, actually, you know what? That's one of the last time we saw Simon.
Is it really?
Yeah, I remember that was at his house in LA. He had brilliant ideas that really never happened. I remember.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this was at his house.
No.
Sebastian,
this is
We're
much
in
later.
suits.
This is like 2000. This is like
This is where it all
2004.
falls apart.
Look at you.
Oh,
look at
that's-
your face.
That's Bridget Jones' Diary.
Look
That's
at
before
his
Andy
That was
Botox.
Jack Toppet or something like that.
Look at Simon's face.
No,
You're right.
No one had Botox at that point, so definitely 2004.
2000. Okay.
That is very early on.
It's a press tent.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
think
It
you
looks
might
like a
be right.
carpet.
We attended the
red
premiere
carpet.
of Bridget Jones 2,
Okay. Yeah.
and it was
You guys are-
still within the kind of initial campaign for the first or possibly the second album, but I think it was the first, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I would think so.
If Simon was showing up, it was still probably the first album.
What
Okay,
was
let's see what else.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, the Queen, and he doesn't mean.
Wow.
it.
The Queen. Oh, sorry, the Queen.
David, what are you saying in this moment?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
What you're saying?
What are you saying here to her?
Hello, Mrs. Majesty.
He was asked. This was the third time we had met the Queen.
Wow.
And this was in.
I didn't
What?
even know that.
I said you
I
can't.
thought you
actually
only did it
can't-
once.
Huh?
I thought you only met her once.
No. We met her.
You guys keep
several
so many
times.
things for me.
That's what you learn being in a band.
Right.
No,
You
you're saying
can't-
something there, yeah.
You actually can't address to the Queen until the Queen, unless the Queen has already addressed
You don't
to
speak to her unless she speaks to you
To you.
first.
I was
Right.
like, there was
And
a
Like
she
working
had,
with
done,
Sangeeta.
she had done shaking
Can you sing Niagara?
hands and got to the end, and I was on the end, and she started talking to me, and all I remember is.
Yeah.
Right,
I don't know.
Did you speak to her in a British accent?
I hope.
Can we just see the last one while we're at it?
Yeah, of course. Here.
Well, I mean, there's no more adorable photo than that. Let's show it to the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Look
Oh,
at
there's two
this.
this kind of, you guys being on the road all the time.
We were in
Sometimes
Cusco
you
in
don't get to
Peru.
see the city. You don't get to experience the world. But this just shows
This
what it
is-
means to slow down.
Yes,
Yeah.
we went to Peru and we went to we had a few days in between, so we decided to go to Cusco and then go to Machu Picchu. This is my first year when I didn't have to pay for anything. Those
When
were
he
the
was still
days.
special guest.
Yeah,
Those
special
were the
guest.
days.
How long am I a special guest
I
for?
was on
He's a biker, right? You guys like biking?
These two.
You,
Motorcycling?
you two.
Yeah, we did.
So Stephen, having toured with these guys for a while now, and you guys having been around the world, I don't know how many times, who would you say is the best tour guide of these of your three bandmates here when you have a day off?
The best tour guide
Who's the best tour guide?
would be Urs.
Actually, my wife.
His
Okay.
wife is actually
Yeah.
So by proxy, him. they know where all the good restaurants are. They do the research. Well, she does all the research before, so they do all the things that one would do in that city and eat the best restaurant.
What else can you notice on this picture?
The llama?
A mask.
Obvious.
What are we looking at here?
Don't you think that one has the biggest one?
I clearly have a bigger animal than
He
you.
likes,
Right.
he likes anything that's bigger than him.
The bigger the better, I say.
Right, you immediately gravitated toward that one and went, mine.
I know. Look, it's coming.
I think she handed it to me.
Right? It's like, come
I love
on,
it.
let's
And then I
go.
think she was like, "Let me give you this tiny goat."
Well,
Thank you for hanging out with us.
yeah, gentlemen, it's been so
You
fun.
guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you for bringing joy to so many people. Like,
Thank
for
you.
so many years, you're creating magic, and it's so special that you got to do that. Are you guys warmed up for the show tonight?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
There you
Can
go.
we get a taste of your warming?
No.
No.
Now you're
You gotta be in the theater. That's what we're
That's his
looking
whole
for.
warm-up,
Do you
literally.
guys
Yeah.
ever sing the Canadian national anthem? Just curious.
I don't even know it.
Okay.
Okay.
I know
You're gonna have to learn to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
That's all I
as far as
know.
I can.
That's it.
Thank you so much, guys.
so much.
Such a
Thank you
pleasure.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Bye.
Such a pleasure.
This was fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, fun.
That's great. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.